Good morning to everybody. Welcome to anyone, and thank you for participating in this first edition of the Greek Corporate Governance Summit, co-organized by Georgeson and Ethos Media. When Konstantinos Zouzounis, we know each other since a long time, proposed to create this new content format, I accepted with real interest and pleasure, since it is a common goal that we share. To introduce, develop, and sustain the knowledge and implementation of good practices that will align Greek standards to the best international ones. In synthesis, to serve the increasing need of Greek market with a concrete and effective proposal and offer. In fact, Georgeson has been a witness of the recent evolution of the Greek capital market and has been a partner for all the listed companies since the beginning, saw the light at the end of the tunnel. We never stop our commitment through the shocking financial crisis when we were here to defend issuers against potential riders' initiatives, during the strong recovery that followed, by collaborating with our client to foster trust in this market, and obviously now, when a new wind of growth is clearly perceivable. At the same time, also international regulatory changes are opening a new path to discover. The Greek Parliament recently approved a law in order to receive and implement the second shareholder right directives. These changes and this new requirement aim at creating a new homogeneous legal field, enhancing local practices, and stimulating market trust through a better knowledge of each player's role. During the last few years, I would say 10 years now, Konstantinos, we are looking at and taking care, trying to take care at best of the Greek market. Georgeson had the honor and the pleasure to help Greek issuers in better understanding and identifying its shareholder base, appreciate their interest, anticipate their need, and align with their policies. Great achievement. As a great achievement is the recent, new, fresh inbound flow of investment from foreign institutions. There is no doubt that international investors are back in Greece. A clear indicator being the increasing participation by institutional investors at meetings, general meetings of Greek listed companies, both in terms of raising of an incipient activism and in terms of participation through vote at the meeting itself to vote on ordinary resolution. Ballots are suggesting a story of strong support. During the last proxy season, 2019, support from institutional investors to director election has been on average 90%, positive vote on remuneration reports around 95%, and on remuneration policies around 90%. Being fair, we should net these quorums from the vote and the participation of the core shareholders, so diluting the result to a lower but still encouraging and interesting positive range between 80% and 90%, depending on the kind of resolutions. To fuel a significant and stable increase of the presence of foreign institutional investors, Greece still needs more transparency, proactiveness, and a better alignment with international best standard. A well-structured governance stance is a sine qua non to answer such need and to continue to attract the inflow of capital that this market deserves. In addition, a well-balanced governance system represents an asset in itself. It strengthens issuers' resilience against the phenomena of crisis and corruptions, and on the other side, enhance board ability to foresee better opportunity in a carefully weighted diversification of skills, gender, and experience of its members. Georgeson has been a first mover in this industry, in our industry, in merging intelligence and proxy content into governance consulting, a choice that made us pioneers in the integration of ESG parameters into investment philosophy and corporate management. That is what we identified being the way to implement melting of financial and non-financial information and matters, mixing up knowledge of investors through studying their policy, their voting activity, understanding what kind of initiative they are promoting, with our understanding of corporate culture, with the ultimate scope of promoting satisfactory and fruitful engagements. All of that is what we are happy to offer to Greece, and today to all of you participating in this first edition of the Greek Corporate Governance Summit. A summit that will raise questions, a summit that hopefully will provide answers around a number of issues: activism, minority rights, governance, even establishing a clear set of rules for all non-listed companies. And with a look at the future, also around blockchain and how this evolving technology will condition and change our future. So enjoy this conference. Have a good day. Thank you.